Finest Mildred songbirds in Michelle Birdsong in New York City. I want to tell you about a video I saw. It's about a little over a minute, and it's called, in all caps, God Bless the USA. It's from the White House, January. I think it's the 17th today. And the song is about Lee Greenwood. Okay? Excellent video. I think at the end it says something about, and from the nation of the Under God Squad. I don't know. It's from Robin. She says, congratulations, you are an internationally exhibited artist. That's because I told her one of my collages is being exhibited on August 3rd in uptown New York. What's it called? Washington Heights. Or someplace like that, yeah. There's another video that's very important that you see. It's called Everyone is Silent About This. Something is going on. And that's at the Anonymous Official channel. And in it they say Stephen Hawking says what they're doing in CERN, Switzerland, could destroy the universe. And that's what this video is about, what they're doing in CERN, Switzerland. And you need to see it. Okay, so once again, Google, everyone is silent about this. Something is going on. Okay, and then I wrote my hope. I hope CERN is destroyed before they can damage, hurt the universe. God, Grinda Singh says, thank you. You just saved us with your hope. Wonderful. Another video, hashtag 576, Sins of the Father and the Healing Power of Love. Owen Benjamin channel, that's on the Owen Benjamin channel on YouTube. His homosexual father stole $100,000 from his mother to give to his fuck buddies. She gave up her job to stay home and raise their kids. She now makes $8,000 a year. And he stole $100,000 of her money. It's amazing somebody's got $100,000. So Owen Benjamin hadn't been telling people that his father is a homosexual, but now that he stole $100,000 from his mother said, go ahead and tell the world. So that's what he did today on this video, Sins of the Father and the Healing Power of Love. Check it out. Okay, I said, Benjamin said the love of his mother and of his wife saved him from destroying everything, from killing his father. The fact that he seriously thought about destroying everything shows that he established a pattern for destroying everything when in 1871 he destroyed everything, the constitutional republic government that was the United States for America. And he sold it to the Rothschilds, the fake Jew family of international banksters, a cartel headquartered in London. At that time, the U.S. became the United States of, no longer for, but of America, a corporation. And we became indebted to these banksters at usury rates, which meant we would never be able to afford to repay the principal because the interest was increasing exponentially. Benjamin made the loan, putting the U.S. citizen as collateral because the Civil War had bankrupted the U.S. Benjamin had been Aunt Jemima. He was ashamed of being black and guilty of causing the country to be bankrupt and having to go into usury debt. Ulysses S. Grant, Aunt Jemima, blames the blacks, the real Jews, who had cursed themselves when they killed Jesus Christ. Then 650,000, mostly white boys and men, died during the Civil War because the black people had cursed themselves and become slaves because they had killed Christ and were doing penance for killing their own Messiah. So Owen Benjamin did double bad as a black, knowing the men who died during the Civil War were martyrs, victims of self-hating real Jews, and the other sin as President Ulysses S. Grant, who let the blacks off the hook and not blamed them publicly for him putting every American citizen in danger of being made slaves to the Rothschilds, the fake Jews, if the U.S. defaulted on the loan. They certainly can't afford to pay it. The only other thing that can happen is that the Congress pass a law canceling the debt, as usury is illegal, and Ulysses S. Grant be arrested for treason. And the other treasonous law, the Federal Reserve Act is repealed and the Fed abolished. No wonder Owen Benjamin Smith had a total disaster for a father, a morally bankrupt individual like Ulysses S. Grant was and is, as Owen Benjamin is destroying the reputation of his wife when he was Ulysses S. Grant, Mrs. Grant, who went on to become metaphysician Dr. Albert Einstein, who, as Sherlock Holmes has uncovered, Ulysses S. Grant's first principle of evil doing. Ulysses S. Grant's first principles of evil doings. And Benjamin tries to destroy the reputation of Sigmund Freud, Mrs. Ulysses S. Grant, Eve, who was searching for understanding of her husband's psyche, her husband being Ulysses S. Grant, of a husband's psyche that would make him destroy the United States Constitution. Freud went on to become German psychiatrist Fritz Perls and Jung's wife, and Christ's wife, the Michelle Birdsong, who did God Goddess therapy, talk and share, and which has led to an understanding of Ulysses S. Grant, Owen Benjamin's deep-seated problem. He has not forgiven himself for killing Christ. He has not forgiven himself for causing the deaths of 650,000 white American citizen soldiers during the Civil War. He has not forgiven himself for starting a pattern of corruption in the U.S. government that led to the treasonous takeover of the U.S. money system by the 13 richest American banking families, talking about the Federal Reserve System, including Chase. The controlling interest belongs of J.P. Morgan. Chase belongs to the Rothschilds. Ulysses S. Grant, Owen Benjamin, has not forgiven himself for turning heaven on earth into hell on earth, where the citizens are slaves of the Rothschilds and stand to be even more slaves, more of a slaves, if the original loan is called for lack of payment. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Web. World Wide Web. Universe of deceit. Owen Benjamin's delight as a cartoon showing devil is mentally torturing Jimmy Fallon shows that Benjamin delights in mocking good, not perfect, but good people. Some dead, some still alive, shows that Benjamin taking joy in someone's pain makes Owen Benjamin a sadist. And there you are. That is the video. Gave you something to think about, huh? You have a right to know the truth. That's why I give it to you. So long.